Yo, my name is Gib, and today I'm going to be showcasing Silver Soldier Anby thanks to the Content Creator Early Access server. We're going to be talking about her teams, her strengths, and one of the big things I really want to highlight is pros and cons of this character, because there's some things that really threw me off on her gameplay that I think some people should know. But besides that, without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy. I would really appreciate if you sub if you're new. Do a lot of Zenless content. I will have more on Anby when she comes out that is more in-depth. Anyways, let's get right into it. So looking at Silver Soldier Anby here, Soldier 0, one big glaring thing we can see for sure is the Booba buff. That is crazy. We've got the base stats, the skills, equipment and stuff, you know. Gotta showcase that. They definitely upped the jiggle physics, I'm not gonna lie, you know, if we go to base Anby right here. I do think base Anby's outfit, though, goes pretty hard with, like, the skirt and everything, you know. I'll be honest. I don't think base Anby's fit is bad, but, you know, the new Anby fit, it's probably gotta grow on me a little bit. But I do really love the dual blade daggers and all of that. All right, and just a quick gear check. What should your Anby be running? She has a new set dedicated to her. I know mascot Anby gets a set dedicated to her. Also, this look downstairs, going kind of crazy. Something about it. Anyways, the Shadow Harmony, you're going to be running this. If you don't run Shadow Harmony, I guess, you know, you're probably running like Hormone Punk or 4-piece Woodpecker or something. But realistically, you're going to be using her new set, and then you're going to be using 2-piece Woodpecker for the 8 free crit rate, or maybe you use something else because you get some God rolls and you want another stat. For her slot, her disc, it's the same, you know, crit rate or crit damage based on what you have, then electric damage or pen ratio depending on your team and like your comp or what you're fighting, and then attack on her slot 6. Pretty straightforward there, to be honest. If you don't know, her core gives her crit rate, which is pretty nice. 10 extra crit rate on top of her damage bonuses that she gets and the crit damage that she applies to her aftershocks, which is pretty nice. Realistically, could probably get a better build than what I have going on here. You know, maybe go for like a, you know, like 60, 70, you know, base crit rate line right there, and then you'd be big chilling because you get up to like 80, 90 if you're using like Nicole and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty solid there. So looking at Silver Anby's kit here, Anby's got a pretty simple kit on the outside, but actually executing it and playing it takes a little bit of depth and knowledge of the game, in my opinion. I think also she is very susceptible to getting hit during her combo, which is kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. It feels like she's more vulnerable than Evelyn, which is crazy, but realistically, she has these marks that you apply to the enemies. Once you get a stack up here, you hit them enough, you get a thunder mark, and once you have the thunder mark, if you press your skill, it'll execute that thunder mark, and you can actually stack this up to 3 times here. So if I just go right here, doing her basic attack combo, by the way, gives her usually like 1 to 2 of the mark there. And as you can see, it is glaring, blowing at me right there. And we go bang, bang, bang. And then a Thunder Strike comes down as well. And that is going to be you executing all 3 of the Thunder marks. And those Thunder marks also hit an AoE damage, which is pretty nice. So that is a big thing that she's got going on there. And these thunder marks add up really fast for about like 1.2k of like scaling right here, which is pretty insane. To be honest, if we look at her Thunder Smite, we have 376, and that goes by 3, and then you have the Sundering Bolt at the end, so pretty high damage. Now, for the fastest ways to fill up her mark, honestly, you're either going to be going for a full EX, as you can see in the meter right there, and then going like this, or you can do your ultimate. Your ultimate also fills up all of your meters and gives you full stacks right there of the mark, and you go bang, bang, bang. So during a stunned window, realistically, you're going to be able to get like 9 of them off, which is pretty nice. So it's a good amount of damage right there. In terms of her like level compared to all of the characters, the lot of talk going around is she's above Haramasa, below Evelyn and Miyabi. In my opinion, that's what she feels like too. I don't know what it is. It feels like sometimes she's like tickling the enemy a little bit. I don't know what it is. Like, you feel like you're like doing like a ton, but then you're tickling. But I don't think she's bad either, which is weird. It's like, I don't know. My biggest gripe with her is the fact that she can get hit so much during her combos, which we'll talk about in a bit. Another thing I wanted to add about Anby 2 that I didn't want to forget is because she has a new attack type here with her Aftershock, her like, you know, extra damage that she does, Pokora also does this as well, if you don't know, which is the new starter 4-star we're going to be getting, you know, Booba Cat Lady. She also does aftershock damage as well, and Sanby actually buffs aftershock damage. So that is going to be some sort of archetype they might build on the future, or it might be the classic Hoyo where we get Dot and then, you know, Kafka 2 years later. Who knows? But right now she does help out Pokora and most likely Trigger as well. You know, Trigger will be going with her. All right, so we've got a Sanby showcase with her signature here with Pokora at C6 and Astrayao C0 using Lucy's signature engine, you know, that kaboom weapon there. My Sanby build is the one that I showed previously in the video. Pokora is using her signature weapon as well, and she is C6. Pretty much though, this is just, you know, getting the stacks up and fighting the boss here. Gonna let this showcase do its own thing. Also, sorry for the lag. There was like a lot of lag on this boss that I kept getting, and I don't know how to reduce it. I ended up getting like 30 something K points on this run, which is pretty nice as well. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this showcase. We'll have more in the future as well, but I just wanted to show this to see what she's looking like for a Deadly Assault run with, like, you know, I guess okay performance. I don't think I did like the best here, but I also didn't do the worst, realistically, you know what I'm saying? All right, you made it to the end of the video. Appreciate you watching. Unless you skipped here, I have no idea, because I'm going to put this as like important pros and cons, I guess. She seems pretty good. She's a balanced character. She's not Miyabi or Evelyn tier, which, you know, some people are mad she's not Evelyn tier. But in my opinion, I think she's chilling. She does good damage. I think maybe, okay, I think she gets hit a lot in her combos, but maybe half of that is because the creator server has been so laggy for me. We'll have to see when live server. I plan on doing a DPS like Showdown 2 as well. Maybe like Miyabi, Evelyn, Haramasa, and Sanby. We could do something like that, I think, maybe. And yeah, besides that, Trigger is a very big piece of her team puzzle. I'm not gonna lie, it's like Evelyn not having Lighter or Astra. So that is one big thing to keep in mind for Sanby. I think a lot of people are going to be disappointed when they get her because of that. Another huge thing, I think she needs to grow on people. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a big, like, I don't know, for some reason, I don't care about doing characters trials, right? I feel like I just pick up the character, but Sanby, I literally needed to do, I feel like I did her trial and it awakened my eye. I was like, oh, I'm missing that thing right there, which is crazy because usually the game doesn't teach you at all how to play a character. But yeah, I think she's gonna grow on people. I'm not gonna lie. I think her first impressions on people might be pretty bad in terms of just gameplay, like just how the stuff executes and everything. Like, she's super cool dual blade and she's got her dashes and everything, but you know, executing that might feel really wonky and stuff until you actually learn how to do it and like accumulate your marks and stuff on the enemies and do all that. But yeah, like I said, I think she's solid. She's going to get even better when Trigger comes out. Unfortunately, she only has Polka right now. She uses Astra Yao, which is, you know, a very wanted character by every single team because Astra Yao is the GOAT, you know, only rate up support. But yeah, I mean, that's how it is. That's how it is. Let me know what you guys think of Sanby so far. I will have more in the future. So, you know, make sure to sub up to your boy. Appreciate you. And I'll be headed out. Gib, see ya.